Hi, Anne.
Hi, Laura.
So it's nice that you came in today to see me.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.
Making the
Um,
time.
I just kind of like to give you a little background about myself. I got my degree from Medaille College in 2015. So I'm a new beginning counselor. Um, so basically, we're kind of going to go over some paperwork stuff first. The first thing I have for you, if it's okay, I'd like to film this session. At any point, you're more than welcome for us to stop the camera if you feel uncomfortable, and this won't be shown to anybody that you're not comfortable seeing it. Would that be okay with you?
Sure. Could I read the paper?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay.
If it all makes sense and you don't have any questions, you can sign the bottom there. Thanks so much. Okay. So the next piece of paper, just kind of some information about our informed consent. A lot of people know a lot about HIPAA and the laws that say that anything that you say here isn't going to go anywhere else, that all of our counseling information is kept confidential. So this paper kind of outlines all of that. If you want to read it, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask. And if not, we can kind of just talk about it and you can sign after.
Okay.
Does that all make sense?
There you go.
Thank you. So basically this states, like I said, nothing that you say is going to go anywhere. However, there are some exceptions to that. Say you were to become a threat to yourself or someone else, I would have to report that. Any reports of abuse that's occurring, child abuse, elder abuse, things like that, I would have to report. So if you want a copy of this, I can make that so you can take it home too, just to be sure that you have all the information you need.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Okay, so could we start maybe with you just telling me what brings you into counseling today?
Well, honestly, I've been under a lot of stress. I am trying to make partner at a law firm, and I just have a really uncomfortable, unpleasant work situation. I'm at my wit's end trying to balance my home and my work, and I didn't know where else to turn.
So it seems like you're kind of having some conflicts at work and it's causing problems for you.
Yes. I don't, I need to make a partner. I need to make this achievement for my family financially, but I don't want to go to work, and then I don't want to go home because I get so much backlash for spending my long hours at work. I feel very, very stressed, and I just feel like I'm not keeping up. And then the other part of it is I'm very worried I'm not going to make partner, and this is all going to be for nothing, and I'm going to have an unhappy home life and a work life all for nothing.
Okay. So I hear that you're feeling very stressed.
Yes.
It sounds like there's some anxiety around work, and it bleeds into the home life as well.
Definitely. And an issue. There's just no boundaries. I get emails, texts. Even when I'm home, I don't feel like I'm away from work.
Okay.
And that's very hard because I feel like I need to respond. There's a lot on the line for me, and I'm not sleeping because I'm working until late hours and just crashing, and I just don't sleep well either. So it's very stressful.
Absolutely, it sounds like it. So is the anxiety kind of causing problems for you on a daily basis?
Yes, I just feel a great fear. I feel a grayness. My family needs the money. I have, we have bills to pay. So it would help my husband and myself for our family. And I'm worried if I don't get it, what's going to happen? We're overextended on a lot of our credit card bills and things like that.
That can definitely be tough. Do you feel that the work stress has caused a conflict within your family?
Yes. I don't think I feel like I'm trying to do everything, but it's not working out. I'm not keeping up what the expectations are for me at home as like the wife and mother, even though I'm trying to do something good for our family.
And those expectations can be really tough to live up to, especially in today's society.
I feel like I need support and a little more help at home when I'm not getting it. And then even when I'm home, I'm still thinking about work and I'm churning. And um, I just have my employer doesn't understand if I ever need to leave. He's not flexible for me to leave to attend to family matters either.
Mm-hmm. So it's a very rigid work situation.
Yes, yeah, and I would. One of the reasons I would like to make this next achievement is to have the more flexibility for my family.
Mm-hmm. Feel more in control of your life and the situation.
Definitely, and I just feel sometimes that I'm being devalued. The things I'm doing are not being appreciated at home or at work.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely hearing some sounds of family struggles and home things. So, at the end of the session, I would be happy to look into different family counselors if that's something you're interested in, and you and your family can attend counseling together. Then maybe work through these issues specifically for families.
That's a wonderful suggestion. I never thought of that. I always thought it was just me, not anything we could do as a family. But I would like that.
Okay, great. I'd be happy to look at that for you.
Thank you.
And it can make a big difference too at work if things at home are nice too, and hopefully it'll help relieve some of that stress and anxiety for you.
That would be great if we could maybe talk in a situation. Everything is just so loaded and full of conflict. That would be great.
Okay. And do you have children involved in the situation as well?
Yes. High school children, so that's tough. They need me there, but I'm not.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, I would like to be more, but then again, I am working for their tuition and for their college.
Mm-hmm.
I miss being there.
Yeah. I know it's tough, especially for women, and that having it all kind of mentality. You want that work life, but you want the home life as well, and it's hard to find that balance. And it sounds like that's really what you're looking for.
Yes, and more time.
Mm-hmm.
And as I say, I just get very anxious and fear that things aren't going to go right or it's not going to work out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even as you say that, I notice you're kind of fidgeting, and it seems like that anxiety has really been.
It's hard to sit still. It's hard. I feel very tight. And sometimes I find myself snapping at things that I shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that can affect all the relationships as well, right?
You're absolutely right. I feel like sometimes people become targets who are innocent and just get caught up in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it definitely doesn't, it's not really always your fault that these things are happening. And I know you can tend to place a lot of blame on yourself when you're feeling stressed and anxious. And there are definitely ways to kind of work through these types of things and different tools you can use to maybe manage your anxiety a little bit. And we'll definitely go over those things as we keep meeting.
That would be great. I would appreciate it. I just feel like I need some help at this point.
I'm happy to help. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Okay. I appreciate the suggestion about family counseling.
Absolutely, and I will get that information for you. And anything else you need, feel free to always give me a call before your next session.
Thank you.